Monsties, this is not a drill, guys. This is not your average everyday drill. Imagine, in the super fast world of K-pop, trending for a single day is already an achievement. But to hold that trending spot not for one, not for two, but for 3 consecutive days? Whoa! And we're not just talking about a small trend. This was a full-blown earthquake on TikTok. A performance that sent netizens into a frenzy, made longtime fans weep with pride, and made newcomers fall in love at first sight. Who would have thought that the Maknae of Baby Monster, our youngest, Chiquita, could leave the entire world in awe and make everyone say, wow! So, what was it about her performance of Psycho that turned it into a viral monster unwilling to leave its throne? What is the secret behind those earth-shattering 11.2 million views? And most importantly, is this a sign that the Maknae is ready to become the next ace? We are unpacking all of this today. Stay tuned because you will not believe what happened. Hello, K-pop lovers. Welcome back to my channel, Bamiyan Diary, where we dive into everything that's hype in your Korean entertainment world. And today, as you've probably guessed, we are once again stunned by one name, Chiquita of Baby Monster. I know, you've probably seen the video everywhere, from your ex, formerly Twitter, timeline suddenly flooded with her clips, to your TikTok For You page being dominated by the intense gaze and stable vocals of this Maknae. It feels like overnight, everyone became a nagaste for Chiquita, right? I felt it too. For those who might need a quick recap, here's the super fast context. A few days ago, a video surfaced of Chiquita performing Psycho. Yes, that legendary song popularized by Red Velvet. But this wasn't just any ordinary cover. This was a statement. A performance that screamed, hey, look at me. I'm not just the cute little one anymore. I am an artist. And the world immediately reacted. The views skyrocketed, guys. In no time, the total views from various videos and edits circulating of this performance, and this is the crazy part, reached a staggering 11.2 million views on TikTok. Imagine 11.2 million pairs of eyes on her. That's more than just a number. That is proof. It wasn't just in one country, but globally. From Seoul to Sao Paulo, people were talking. This was Chiquita's moment, and we all witnessed it. Okay, let's get into the heart of it. What exactly made this performance so special? Why Chiquita? Why now? First, we have to talk about the Maknae power. In K-pop, the position of the youngest, the Maknae, always holds a special place. They're often portrayed as cute, adorable, and full of energy. Chiquita was like that. From her debut, her aura was like sunshine, so cheerful. But behind all that, we all know, YG Entertainment is famous for its monster rookies. They have hidden talents ready to explode at any moment. And that explosion happened with Psycho. Chiquita successfully shed the little one image and showed an artistic maturity that made jaws drop. This isn't a transformation, guys. This is a revelation. She showed a dark, intense, and emotional side that we might not have fully seen before. It was like watching a baby eagle learn to fly, and then suddenly it's soaring and mastering the skies. Insane! Now, let's break down the elements that drove netizens crazy and made this video a masterpiece. First, the visuals. Oh my gosh, her gaze, guys. That gaze, it wasn't the gaze of a 15-year-old. It was the gaze of an artist with decades of experience. A deep, story-filled gaze, a little sad, a little angry, and very, very intense. She successfully captured the dark and complex core of Psycho. Every time the camera zoomed in on her face, it felt like we were being pulled into her world. Netizens on X made long threads saying Chiquita's gaze was $1 million look, the level of a future visual queen. I totally agree. Second, and this is the part that gives me chills, her vocals. Don't get it twisted. Even though she's the Maknae, Chiquita's vocal ability is no joke. In this Psycho performance, she displayed incredible breath control and stability. Her notes were clear, clean, and most importantly, full of feeling. She wasn't just singing, guys. She was storytelling. She conveyed the emotion of Psycho perfectly. There are parts in that song that require both power and softness, and she executed them seamlessly. So many comments said, "This gives such main vocal vibes," and I couldn't agree more. She proved that her talent is solid, not just relying on her visuals. Third, and this is just as important, is her immersion. From the top of her head to the tips of her toes, Chiquita was all in. The movement of her hands, the changing expressions on her face following the song's flow, the slight dance moves she incorporated, it was all calculated, yet natural. It shows she truly understood the song she was performing. She didn't just memorize the lyrics and melody, she lived inside that song. This is what made viewers feel connected and end up replaying the video over and over again. Because every time you watch it, you catch a new detail. So, how did the online world react? It was absolute chaos, guys, in the best way possible. The X timeline instantly became a stage for praise. Someone would tweet, "Chiquita, are you kidding me?" with her video clip. Others said, "Are Maknae all grown up?" with crying happy tears. Many called this Chiquita's iconic era. Related hashtags shot up. The engagement was insane. From the longtime Baby Monster fanbase swelling with pride to casual listeners who just discovered her and instantly became fans. People made video edits, dance covers, and even reaction YouTubers started pouring in. The viral effect was like a snowball, getting bigger and bigger until it reached that fantastic 11.2 million views. Some are even speculating that this was all a brilliant YG strategy to reintroduce Chiquita ahead of Baby Monster's next comeback. But whatever it was, one thing is clear. The strategy worked perfectly. Now, with all these achievements and this breakthrough moment, what does it mean for Chiquita and Baby Monster's future? First, it proves one thing. Chiquita is no longer just the Maknae. She is a force to be reckoned with. She has the potential to be a true all-rounder, possesses strong global appeal, and most importantly, she has massive fan support. This could open the doors to more center parts, solo projects, or even becoming a brand ambassador. The world is now in her hands. Second, for Baby Monster as a group, this is a golden momentum. The attention focused on one member can be a gateway for people to get to know and love the entire group. Just imagine, people get curious about Chiquita, then they check out Baby Monster, and suddenly they discover Akyan, Ruka, Farita, Asa, and Rora, who are equally talented. This is a win-win situation. But with an explosion of popularity like this, there are also challenges. Public expectation will be higher. The pressure will be greater. But seeing how she handled the heavy Psycho performance, I am so confident that Chiquita has the strong mentality to face it. She was born to be a star, and stars shine the brightest in the darkness. So guys, that's the full story behind Chiquita Baby Monster's 3-day trending streak and 11.2 million views. A moment that proved that talent, hard work, and charisma are the perfect combination. Now, I want to hear from you. What do you think is the next best step for Chiquita? Do you want to see her cover another song? Are you waiting for Baby Monster's comeback with a more mature concept? Or maybe you want to see her collaborate with another idol? Write all your thoughts and speculations in the comment section down below. I read them, I promise. If you enjoyed this video and got some info from it, don't be shy. Smash that like button, leave a comment with your thoughts, and subscribe to the channel to show your support and so you don't miss any more exciting updates about the K-pop world and beyond. And don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you're the first to know whenever I upload a new video. See you in the next one. Annyeong! Stay awesome, K-pop lovers!